Hey everyone, I'm Kobra Paige, and I am a performative artist expressing through the medium of music. I've been working on a new album, and it's been a major labor of love, but also a major breaking free period of time and body of work for me. And the title of the album is specifically to really drive home that feeling of being worth having inner freedom to express who you really are and explore and embody what that means to you in this lifetime, in this world. So for me, this is a new expression. It's got all the pieces of me that made me who I am today though, so you don't lose that hard rock, but it is very colorful and there's experimentation and there are a lot of multi-genre mashing things going on in it. This album has been one of the most important and courageous things that I've done because it has been a journey of taking the restraints off of myself that I have put on how I think I was supposed to be and how I thought I should also be expressing in this world. I've had this deep belief that I'm unacceptable. By doing this creative expression and allowing myself to just have permission to freely do whatever it takes to also complete this album, which required a lot of healing and exploration of like the darkest things inside myself. I found myself in this new chapter that I believe feels like a rebirth, and I'm showing up more like the person I came here to be in this lifetime. At least at this moment, it's the good start towards that. Yeah. I've always been a very passionate collaborator, and I get so excited by creative minds coming together and making something that didn't exist. I worked on this album with a wonderful producer and songwriter named Bryan and we just had this crazy synergy in the studio that clicked so well, where you're just on the same page and it just flowed. And at the same token, we had Carl DeCare, who was engineering, but he was so much more than an engineer. He was very creatively involved as well and had this crazy intuition within the music as well. So we were in there for months. I was living on Vancouver Island in Comox Valley, recording 5 to 6 days a week, or writing, working on things, workshopping. And amongst those songs, I need to also highlight that I worked with some really special people that I also care very deeply about, one of which is Blair Daly from Nashville, Tennessee. We wrote some music, and there's a couple tracks on there that have really finally gotten their light to shine on them, because they've been sitting and waiting for this moment since 2018. That's when we started writing together. And then I also brought in Timo Sommers, who's a Dutch guitarist and songwriter and artist from the Netherlands. And I met him on tour with my band Cobra and the Lotus. He has filled in a few times on guitar with us, and just a wonderful human being. Again, a brilliant creative that I really gravitate towards stylistically, and we had some really wild synergy as well. So we wrote music in Nashville, I brought him over there, and then he came to Canada and we wrote in the studio with Bryan, and here we are now on the other side of this. It's been such a long journey to get to this place and this moment, but the album is finally going to come out soon. And I just can't wait for you to hear what I've been up to with all these wonderful people. And I really believe you are going to find something that you will fall in love with on here. I love this album, and I hope you will love it too.
Back it up. Freak flag fly! Freak flag fly!
Cheers!
Prost!
And so just stay posted with everything I'm up to on here because this year is going to be one hell of a ride. Fuck, I did that little like at the end. I was like holding it in. I was like, don't do